We spent our last week in New Brunswick doing the big circle. First stop, Koochibaquah National Park, where we had issues. We then learned the roads in New Brunswick can be a bit like Alaska.
We went airborne on that last one.
We made a 6-hour detour to see Grand Falls, but man, was it worth it. And with just 2 nights left here, we found a beautiful boondocking spot by the St. John River. And we learned an important lesson on the way to Hopewell Rocks.
So, one lesson we learned this morning is we're taking this back road over to Hopewell Rocks. You want to tell them what lesson we learned?
Don't tell your wife you're just about out of gas. That might be the lesson to learn.
And we spent our last night in New Brunswick boondocking in front of the Confederation Bridge.
It's been awesome. Great boondocking spots, great places to visit, and we will forever remember our time in New Brunswick.
There are probably better ways to see New Brunswick, but this is how we did it.
2 miles, take exit 75.
So we got up this morning in the national park and we were going to go for a bike ride. They have one that's about 14 miles that goes a loop around the park. We took the bikes off and we got a problem with Owen's bike. It's the little display is full of water and it won't run. So he's trying to blow dry it to see if he can get some of the water out. So I hate doing this, but I think we're going to split up. I'm going to go ahead and go for a short bike ride, probably not the loop trail. But as I start to go, it's sprinkling rain, but I think I'm going to try it anyway and see how far I can go.
She'll be back. Come on, I'll stay with you. Here's the water that's inside of this. I don't know, it's probably completely shot, so I don't think it's ever going to work again, but we'll see. Okay, it's off. It's in a bag of rice. Let's see if it sucks all the moisture out. Not sure it's going to.
So far, the bike trail has been awesome. It's really, really flat, hard-packed gravel. It's hard to stop because the bugs will carry you away. But isn't this beautiful? Trails are very well marked, kind of telling you where you can go and what there is to offer there. More of the same, riding through these beautiful trees. Sun pops out every now and then, but it's mostly overcast, which it actually feels pretty good. But you definitely need the wind to, I keep saying this, the bugs are horrific, and I'm definitely not a bug person. I hate to admit that. Being a camper, you'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not.
Lynn out doing a bike ride. Maggie and I are getting bored, so we're going to go see if we can find a hike anywhere around here and find some water. That's not what I planned on. Maggie decided over here was a good spot to jump in the water. You don't have on your life vest. You're a stinker. sure why she tried to jump in. Just never can tell with this little lady. She loves being in the water and on the water, near the water. Anything to do with water, she loves. And we came out to this dock and she just decided, I'm going to dive off. She forgot she was on a leash and just about pulled me and everything in with her, but I got her up out of the water. You're a stinker. You're just a stinker.
So I made it back from the bike trail, and to be honest, I took a couple of wrong turns. I was reading the All Trails map wrong. My phone was getting a little low on battery, and so was my bike, and I'm not sure how that bike would be riding it without any assistance, but I'm glad I made it back. It was a beautiful ride. It was a little over 20 miles, but I'm pooped. I'm getting ready to go inside and rest a minute. So we cooked outside, but we are eating inside, which is not like us at all.
No, it's not. Bugs are terrible out there.
I know it. We can't handle it. I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't know if they're just worse than normal, but
They are.
tonight we're having black bean tacos. Yum.
Oh, messy. These stupid bugs are everywhere. Man.
Is that it?
Yeah, they do have potable water here. Yay. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's get out there and put some water in.
This is pretty convenient. They actually have a hose that you can pull out and just hook it to the filter and turn it on. And we have water.
Yay.
Yay.
This isn't the way we normally would have done it, but we're kind of in a hurry to get out of this guy's way here. I think this hose gets used a lot, so we're okay. We have our filter on here going directly into the van. I guess I could have disconnected this and put my own hose on there, and hindsight being 2020, that might have been what I should have done, but we'll see. Let's see how long it takes to get this in.
Might take a while with all these leaks. We went airborne on that last one. This road is long and adventurous.
Adventurous, yes it is. It definitely reminds you of like the Cassiar Highway for sure. It's not a there's nothing for miles and for 20 to 30 miles. There's nothing. You're just out in the middle of the wilderness. It's not the very best road for sure. I would say they're potholes, but they're bigger than potholes. I don't know what they are.
He's flying.
I'm not flying. I'm doing 59 kilometers per hour, which is only 35.
It seems like we're
But
flying.
we did go airborne on that last one, so I slowed down a little bit more. We've been known to make some wrong turns and to take some detours, but this one, well, it takes the cake. A 6-hour detour to see a waterfall, but not just any waterfall. The Niagara Falls of New Brunswick, known as Grand Falls.
So that was really awesome.
Gotta fix my hair, you know. Okay. That was awesome.
Yeah. We just learned something too. It is 181 feet tall, which is 5 feet taller than Niagara Falls. So
Probably from the bottom to the...
Yeah. And so they call it the Niagara Falls of New Brunswick. And I guess we've seen the Grand Canyon of New Brunswick, and now we've seen the Niagara Falls of New Brunswick. But boy, the water comes off of there. It's a beautiful thing to behold. And we drove maybe 5 hours.
3 hours today.
Well, counting out of the way to get
yeah.
back. We probably added 5 hours to our trip to come over here. Think it was worth it?
Yeah, I think
I
it was
did
worth
too.
it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
a
beautiful.
cool, natural thing to see that's really neat. So now head to a grocery store and see if we can get things to eat, figure out where we're going to spend the night. It's about 3 o'clock, so it's just about time to figure out where we're going to hunker down for the night.
Sounds good.
We'll see. Told Lynn we didn't have time to ride through this little town, but I love her so much that I thought maybe it would be a really good idea to let her see the little town of Grand Falls. So that's what we're doing.
It's a cute little town, and it's also on the way, so that's why we got to ride through it. Not because he was doing something special for me.
Signs for Southampton.
It's been a long day of backtracking.
It has been a long day, but we found a cool little spot at a park.
Yeah, on the St. John River.
Yep.
And take Maggie for a walk now, and then we'll come back and maybe make some dinner and just hunker down for the evening and take it easy.
Yep, we do that a lot.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
Like I
Okay,
said, let's
Maggie's
go.
ready to go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
here we go.
Mighty fine H2O, Maggie. Mighty fine H2O. What?
So, one lesson we learned this morning is we're taking this back road over to Hopewell Rocks. You want to tell them what lesson we learned?
Don't tell your wife you're just about out of gas. That might be the lesson to learn.
Make sure you have plenty of gas before you go the back way. Because
There are no gas stations on the back way. I didn't realize it. I didn't actually know which way we were going. I knew it's just not going through Moncton. And when we started out, we had over half a tank of gas. But now, well, the fuel light's on, and we have 70 kilometers left to go until empty. I don't really know how far that is in miles, but we have 25 miles to go before we get there. The good thing is we have more gas on the roto
that's
packs
true,
back there if we have to use it. So we're
not
okay.
too worried, but still a lesson to be learned.
We're having a good time. Lynn and I have a really, really good relationship built on many decades of trust. But she's pretty close to getting mad at me now because we have to go across a mountain road that's pretty much a dirt road to get to a gas station. It says we have 18 kilometers left to go to get to the gas station and 40 kilometers left until we're empty. I think we're going to make it. Unless this gas station is closed.
Or this road's closed. We've already
A couple of roads have been closed. You're right. I didn't think about that. Crap. You know what though? I know we're going to enjoy Hopewell Rocks, but when we're looking back on this 10 years from now, what we're going to remember is you're going to say, remember that time you were an idiot and took the long way there across a mountain and didn't think to check how much gas you had before you took that route? That's what we're going to remember.
In 600 meters, turn left.
Yeah, they don't even tell you what road because I don't think she even knows what the road name is.
Yep. And on top of all this, we have no signal out here.
Yeah.
It's pretty typical.
When it pours, it rains. A lot of great boondocking spots out here though.
Continue on New Brunswick 114 south for 3 kilometers. Station will be on the left.
Racetrack. Is that it?
See it right there.
Your destination is on the left.
It's not the biggest.
Get in there.
Don't have to. Okay, we made it.
We made it to get gas.
$184 to fill up.
Wow.
Whew, man, that was it.
Down in the dungeon is all we know, where the shining light, we never go into the open. As far as you can see it, wasting there on big bright destiny. Don't you feel like breaking free? Open your eyes, embrace what you see now. Don't you feel like
Got the shuttle back up.
Yeah, Maggie's pretty tired. She's pretty happy about this too. She's hugging on Daddy, grinning from ear to ear. Here we go, buddy. Hold on.
Don't you feel like cutting loose? Yeah, cutting loose, cutting loose. I'm alive, I do or die. My mind stretched out on the canopy. My dreams getting bigger than you and me. I'm alive, I do or die. Taking a
walk on the ocean floor.
It's pretty awesome.
It is. And we found a little quiet place.
Yeah, among all these big, huge rocks.
I know. It's so
Beautiful
cool.
out here.
It's so cool. It's muddy though. You got to be careful where you step.
Well.
You can fall and you can get lots of mud on you, but still, it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I'm glad we did it. You were right. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Also, I ate a little bit of that seaweed in honor of Dave and Carrie. You know what I'm talking about. And you're right, Carrie. He's a nut. That stuff's nasty. That was fun. So over there is the bridge to get to Prince Edward Island. That's a long bridge. That's going to be fun. And this is where we ended up. There's a little cutoff area here. I'm not sure what it's for. Gravel lot kind of thing, and we're set up here right beside of a little marsh area. But I think that's okay. And there's a campground over there. Kind of doesn't seem fair that this is free and we've got a better view of the bay than they do, but oh well. We have everything set up and we're just out letting Maggie do her nightly walk to do her business, and we'll go back in, probably eat a snack or something, and then it'll be time to turn in. Right over there, that's the PEI Bridge from New Brunswick to Prince Edward Island. You know what that means?
That means PEI's next, and we're excited.
And our time in New Brunswick is over for now, but when we were planning this trip, we thought we were just going to pass through New Brunswick. It was going to be a place that we went to, well, on the way to Newfoundland.
Right.
But what happened?
It's been awesome. Great boondocking spots, great places to visit, and we will forever remember our time in New Brunswick.
I'm alive. I do or die.